Hello there, my dear students. This is your teacher Shagufta Faisal, and today we will talk about the cons and pros of living in a large city. As you know, we were talking about the urbanization, and today we will talk about the advantages and disadvantages of living in city area. Many number of people who move to the countryside are increased nowadays, and living in limited city area. In spite of this fact, some people still prefer to live in a large city. What facts make them to leave from and live in a large city? In this essay, I will discuss more about the pros and cons of living in a metropolis and try to draw some conclusion. Right, guys? So here is the introduction. Nowadays, the number of people who move to the countryside are increased. What are the reasons? Some people still prefer to live in a large city. What facts make them to leave from and live in a large city? I will discuss about it. Let's begin. One of the main positives of habitation in the city is that easy to reach most of necessary facilities in a very short time. For example, a person who suddenly has heart attack or any other disease can easily find a hospital situated nearby his home. However, it will be hard to find medical facilities at countryside. Secondly, there are a lot of entertainment in cities such as cinemas, clubs, and so on. Entertainment could help people to get rid of stress from work or study. Right? So as people can easily reach and enjoy their rest at some entertainment places, their quality of life would be improved. Body 1. Let's begin by looking at the advantages of living in a large city. One of the main positives of habitation in the city is that easy to reach most of the necessary facilities in a short time. Right, guys? Secondly, there are a lot of entertainment in a city such as cinemas, clubs, and so on. So there is quality of life and which is getting improved day by day. So turning to the other side of the argument, a lot of expenses is also the problem of living in a big city, like house rent and etc. The price of house can be influenced by the amount of house in the city, since many people prefer to live in the urban area. This could be one of the main causes of that the numbers of people who move to the outside of a city has been increased recently. Turning to the other side of the argument, a lot of expenses could be a major problem to live in a city. The price of house can be influenced by the amount of houses in the city, since many people prefer to live in urban area. For many, noise from people and cars can be another issue. As a lot of business buildings are situated in the city, people always crowd into metropolis in the morning, night, and even daytime. Busy streets and footpaths could be one of the main causes of noise, and the noise might interrupt city residents' lives, such as awake in the middle of the night from a car horn. Body 2. This is the conclusion which we were talking about. Expenses in living in urban areas, paying bills, pollution, specifically noise pollution. This was the conclusion. So all things considered, there are both positives and negatives to living in a large city. The reside in a city can be convenient and you can enjoy entertainment whenever. However, at the same time, those positives can turn to negative ways, for instance, price of houses and noise. Right, guys? So this was the cons and pros of living in a large city. So examiner comments.
ये नहीं बोले ना
आगे भी चल इसको